Okay, it's not hell living in the house. So let me tell you the good part. The good part is because Sister Soldier is Sister Soldier, she gets a lot of invites to VIP events. My sister don't really like doing all that stuff, so we get all the VIPs to the events. Which is like, this might be a lovely setup here. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Because why? It is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, you can hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's talk about The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier, part 14. She's starting to haul ass back to the group home because, you know, the curfew was at 11 o'clock. But on the way to the group home on the street, she started noticing, wait a minute. What the hell is that going on here? Who is that? Oh shit, it's Simone. Well, come on, Simone, you little big belly bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing here. I got something for you. And then 4 hyenas. 2 jumped out from the left and 2 jumped out from the right. They started chasing Winter's ass down the street. Winter is like, oh no, I might can handle 1, 2, maybe 3. Okay, because you know, she got some kind of something going on in her purse. You know, old bitch like Winter always got to carry old bust, a box cutter, a knife, a scissors, something, okay? Because she got to protect herself. Anyway, she knew that she couldn't fight all 5. So she turned around and she hauled ass. Now, the hyenas are trying to ask or tell Simone, just chill, stand down because you old pregnant girl. But Simone so pissed, she like, nah, let's get this bitch. Simone falls flat on her face. That's what you get, bitch. That's what you get. But at the same time, am I shocked? Because she is smoking weed and drinking Alizé, okay, while pregnant as hell. So, she falls on her face. 2 of the hyenas tend to Simone. The other 2 is fast on her ass, okay? Now, if you ain't never been to New York before to see this shit, it's crazy to me, okay? In New York, when you on their streets, I swear to God, you better pay attention. Because if you don't, you'll walk down the hole. I swear to God. People from D.C., if you've never been there, picture a pothole, not a pothole, but a sewer. You know how we have them round lids? And they be like a steel lid. And like just picture somebody just pulling the sewer off and the hole just open. Like it's like literally like a hole in the ground. And then when you go down the hole, you in the subway. It's crazy. But anyway, she booking, okay? And then she sees a train. They don't even have, it's not even like a state. I don't even know what you call that shit out there in New York, y'all. That is crazy to me, okay? And then why the y'all ain't got no daggone AC on the platform, okay? How is that? You ain't got no AC and the heat on the platform. But on the way down there to the train, she loses a shoe. Don't matter because she's still booking. Fuck that shoe, okay? Fuck that shoe. So she hops on a train, still huffing, breathing. And then when she turns around, the doors closed, and right on the other side was the 2 hyenas. Bitch, you missed me. Okay, so now she's on the train trying to get herself together and trying to put a plan in place, right? She's thinking to herself, okay, you know, I can't go back to the group home anytime soon. So when I get off at the next stop, I need to contact the group home and let them know some kind of flim-flam story. While she's on the train, she's digging in her coach bag, trying to make sure that she has everything. Now, because her Aunt B ganked her for that money, she had made some kind of compartment in her coach bag so that she could hide her money. Now, she got, you know, her diamonds, her necklace, and her diamond bracelet that her father had got her. So she checked for those things to make sure that she had them and everything was intact, right? So here we are, we at the next station, right? And she calls home, bring, bring, the big burly security guard, not my words, her words, okay? The big burly security guard, we're gonna call her Burr Burly, okay? So Burr Burly is like, Winter, yeah, you late, you know I'm gonna have to write you up. Winter says, well, okay, all that. Listen, my mom is in the hospital. She's sick right now. I don't have time for that right now. Just let me talk to Rashida. Big Burr Burly had said to her, Rashida's asleep right now, okay? She was like, okay, we'll wake her up. No, she in the shower. Now, Winter's like, wait a minute, hold on. You said that she was, don't worry about it. Burr Burly say, well, here go Lachey. Lachey gets on the phone, was like, what's up, Winter? Hey, I need you to do me a favor since Rashida is not available, right? I need you to get the key to my trunk or my trunk key or something like that that is somewhere hidden. And I need you to bring me a couple of items out of my trunk and meet me tomorrow at Penn Station. Lachey say, I hope everything is okay, and I'll see you tomorrow. So now she has left the subway and walking around with one shoe trying to figure out what's next. Well, the first thing is to try to find a friggin' shoe. Now, she couldn't find any places that were open that would give her a suitable pair of shoes, so she ended up purchasing some slippers. But before she found the pink fuzzy slippers, she had got a slither of glass in her foot. She purchased alcohol, cotton balls, and a sewing kit to operate on the bottom of her foot. Now, she found this small cafe, right? You know, late at night, right? So she found the small cafe, and she sat there trying to pick the glass out of her foot. Right? Now, the waitress came up to her because she looks like a vagabond, okay? Came up to her and said, ma'am, you can't sit here if you ain't eating, right? Now, she notices that Winter is picking something out of her foot. Could you imagine how crazy that looked? And she's around here looking like a vagabond. You know, she probably smelling like sweat and piss and pussy, okay, from all that excitement that she had in one day. Okay, girl? Oh, my God, that is too much going on for me, okay? I always like to do only 2 tasks in one day. That's all I got to give. That's all that my heart can give to the universe. 2 big tasks daily. No, 1 big task and 1 small task daily. The waitress said, listen, you got to get the hell out of here with your glass in your foot. I don't care what your problem is, but you have got to go. So now she is roaming the streets aimlessly with a piece of glass in her foot. It wasn't until she found a museum that was lit that she could sit on the steps and pick the glass out of her foot successfully. Child, I had a piece of glass in my foot for 2 years, child. And amazingly enough, my body worked the glass up out of my foot. You know, the body is an amazing thing. She's still trying to figure out whether it's worth it to check into a hotel when she only has $1,650 left, okay? The next stop is the McDonald's. The McDonald's closed at 3 o'clock. And once they closed, she moved on to the Dunkin' Donuts. While she's at the Dunkin' Donuts, she's looking at the magazines that she's purchased on the way, right? And she's looking at all the female rappers like MC Lyte, Roxanne Shante, Salt and Pepper, you know, blah, blah, blah. Who else can I think of in the early 90s that was killing it? I can't remember. Winter is thinking to herself, damn, I would love to be in those women's positions right now. Not running around here with glass in my foot and 1 shoe and the other shoe is a fuzzy pink of slipper. Her thoughts were interrupted by the smoothest, slickest cat in the universe that was dressed in a seersucker suit. Okay, this dude was trying to convince her that he was the way to go. Now, Winter is looking at him sideways like, okay, I might be fucked up, but I ain't fucked up to go with you, sir. You know, the man is insulted. How dare you, young lady? How dare you? All I'm trying to do is just show you the lovely life, okay? Winter go by selling pussy. No, lady, no. I just want you to dance, lady. You got a nice body to dance and then sell pussy. Winter say, no. That's totally up to you. Winter say, sir, if you don't get the hell away from me, I'm on screen right. Now, it's now 8 o'clock in the morning and the Dunkin' Donuts lady is looking at her sideways, okay? Young lady, how long you gonna sit here? Okay, you done drink 18 cups of coffee and 17 donuts. What you gonna do next? Winter said, lady, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Just bring me another glazed donut and another cup of coffee. The plan was to go to the Macy's, okay, at 10 o'clock and get her a suitable pair of shoes because she can't walk around all day with them pink fuzzy slippers on. And plus, you know, Winter's like, I can't let Lachey see me walking around here looking a mess. Girl, fuck Lachey. Fuck Lachey and wish Lachey think about you, girl. She in a group home just like you. Girl, it's at 10 o'clock and here she is. She is at the Macy's now. Now, this is a good relief for her, okay? Because she is looking forward to the women's lounge, okay? Now, I don't know if you've ever been to Neiman Marcus or Saks Fifth Avenue or any luxury type store like Bloomingdale's or I can't think of it. Because some, you know, places like a Macy's, they have a ladies' lounge, but that should be terrible. Now, I don't know about the one in New York. Okay, I don't know about that one. Did I go inside there? But anyway, she acted like the ladies' lounge was a place for her to get herself together, in which she did. She went in there, you know, gave herself a prostitute wash. You know, walking out the door because she still wanted to find a pair of suitable shoes for herself, right? She was coming together saying, you know, I don't need to buy name brands. I just need a decent pair of shoes. Stranger. Winter, you finally get it, bitch. Stranger. On the way out, a man is following her, okay? He's an older white guy, right? He's following her around the store while she's looking for her pair of shoes, right? He goes, ma'am, can you come with me? Excuse you, I ain't stole nothing. But Winter's very what's that word? She's like, she's not worried about anything that the man has to say about her because basically she knows she ain't stole shit. Didn't matter. Because when she got back there in the room, she found out that he wasn't after what was in her bag. He was after what was in her pants. Because as soon as he found out that she didn't steal anything, he told her to take off her skirt. Take off my skirt, bitch. He was getting ready to take advantage of that little girl. Luckily, his partner, a female, had came in and was like, what's going on in here? So here it is, 12 o'clock, okay? And it's time to meet Lachey at Penn Station. Now, Winter is at Penn Station watching Rashida frantically move from store to store. When Rashida and Winter's eyes locked, Rashida came to her and was like, Winter, we have got to go. They have an ambush waiting for you, okay? Simone has a gun. She's going to try and kill you. Or maybe, I don't know for sure, but please, we got to go. Rashida says, everybody knows what's going on, Winter. Lachey is in on it. She's mad at you for cutting her out of the deal. Now, remember when I told you when Winter first got to the group home, she didn't have any privileges. So she was utilizing Shay or Lachey. The problem was when Winter received her privileges to leave out the house, she just cut Lachey totally out of the deal with Simone. So now Lachey is in her feelings and is like, oh no, bitch, you ain't just gonna cut my money off like that with no explanations, right? So even Burr Burley was in on the deal. Burr Burley and all the girls went through your trunk and took everything. They was holding me hostage in the closet in the room, okay? So as far as I'm concerned, Winter, you need to come with me. Winter go, okay, so where you want me to go? It's not to that goddamn Sister Soldier house, is it? Rashida go, it's the best place for you right now, Winter. Now, Winter put on a big fuss, or put up a big fuss, until she came to her senses and realized, bitch, you don't have nowhere else to go. The best thing for you to do is hang out with, what's her name, Sister Soldier, until you get yourself together, or at least come up with your next cape, right? So, Winter described Sister Soldier's house like a museum. It was lavish and beautiful. Rashida had a talk with Sister Soldier and explained the situation. Sister Soldier said that will be fine and she can stay here and she will stay in the room with Lauren. Lauren will explain the rules to her. When Winter and Sister Soldier met each other, the first thing that Sister Soldier said was, "Where are you from?" Winter said, "United States of America." Okay? She was like, no. Like, where are your family from? Are they from the Caribbean or the West Indies or something like that? Winter don't know. She don't know her heritage. Okay, your father's name is Santiago and you don't know your heritage. As many goddamn Dominican Republics and Puerto Ricans is out there in New York. You don't know nothing, girl. So Winter, meaning Sasha, whatever the hell you want to call her, right, had also told Sister Soldier that yes, her family is from Long Island, but they are suffering financially because of my mother's medical bills. Okay. Well, anyway, Rashida mentioned that you know my cousin. She said you'd probably be able to give me his number or address. "I'm sorry to hear about your mom's," said Sister Soldier. "Midnight calls me every now and then," she said casually, like maybe once a month. "But I don't call him or have his number." "How about an address?" Winter pushed. "Not even that," she said, smiling politely. When Winter met Lauren, she said that Lauren looked like a China doll. "So what are you here for?" Lauren asked. "Because everyone that stays with Sister Soldier has some kind of problem." "And what is your problem?" Winter responds. "Well, my problem is that I'm her little sister." Now, shortly after, there was a chime at the door. Okay, Sister Soldier yells out, "Can you get the door, Lauren?" Lauren, being lazy, was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get that door. I'm Winter, Sasha, whatever your name is, you go get it, girl." So Child Winter scurries her ass to the front door, opens it, and sees this guy who is titled GS. His name is GS. Okay. He's supposed to be this famous hip-hop dude. Okay. Now she is in awe. She's sitting there like, what the fuck is going on here? GS says to her, "Is Sister Soldier here?" Yeah, she here, but Winter in her mind like, what the frick do you want with her? That lady wears skips. I'm fly. Not right now, I'm not fly. I'm not fly right now, but I can get real fly. GS. Now, this is what she's saying in her mind, because she is befuddled. What the fuck am I doing here standing in front of GS? And why the hell does he want Sister Soldier's plain ass? Now, I stood face to face with GS, one of the top hip-hop artists in the music industry, with one 2-carat diamond in his ear. My mouth hung open. Now, there's not much shit that could surprise me, but right now I was stuck, guarding the entrance to the door, shocked. I could not move. I had seen all of the top artists in concert, even GS himself. Nobody could have convinced me that we would ever be standing one-on-one in the same house. Now, back up in the room, Lauren says to her, "Is you ready for the house rules yet, girl?" Okay. Winter / Sasha say, "Yeah, give them to me." Number 1, no smoking. Okay. Never do you ever smoke in this house, because my sister is allergic to cigarettes. Okay. The number 2 rule is you can never be in this house alone. That is Doc rules. Okay. Winter say, "Who the hell is Doc?" Doc is the lady that owns this house, okay? And she works out of a separate area in this house. In fact, her patients have a separate interest. Next rule is nobody can come to the house with you, okay? Or be invited to the house. I can see that, Winter / Sasha, because you don't pay bills here, bitch. You don't pay no bills, so no, you don't get to invite people into my lavishness. Now, Lauren explains the benefits also, okay? It's not hell living in the house. So let me tell you the good part. The good part is because Sister Soldier is Sister Soldier, she gets a lot of invites to VIP events. My sister don't really like doing all that stuff, so we get all the VIPs to the events. Winter's like, this might be a lovely setup here. Winter says, "Does the VIP treatment mean GS the rapper? And what the hell is he doing here? I'm curious." Now, Lauren say, "Yeah, their relationship is kind of weird. He really, really likes her, but she wants to keep the relationship platonic." Okay, now, Winter go, "You mean to tell me your sister ain't from that big juicy man?" Lauren laughs and say, "My sister's legs are glued tight." Whatever. Now, Lauren and Winter's relationship is growing pretty well. I would believe so, because Winter wants to be next to the movers and the shakers, and being a part of Sister Soldier's entourage, okay, allows her to be within the movers and the shakers. Okay. The 2 girls sit around together and imagine LL Cool J doing ungodly things to them, and they talk about how GS gave him or gave Winter an electricity in her vagina. Now, Winter says, do you have a man, Lauren? Hell, I got a lot of men. She pulls out her phone book, child. Let me tell you what a phone book is, okay? It's like a book. It's probably like as big as this or maybe smaller. And because we didn't have phones to store all of our numbers in, we used to have to carry around a phone book. Remember I told y'all a while back that carrying a pen and a piece of paper was so important in the 80s? How was you going to call anybody back then? How was you going to beep anybody back then? You know, we didn't have cell phones, so we had to write everything down, okay? So Lauren is around there pulling out her phone book, showing Winter all the men's that she got in her phone book. You know, A is for Alvin, Big Al, Albert, okay? Then you flip over, B is for Bobby, E is for Edward, and you know, that little dot right there mean that he was, you know, that he eat pussy. Now the next morning, the two girls were awakened by Sister Soldier's complaints, okay? Lauren, you're late. You need to take care of your business, which was to drop off $1,500 to the church so that Sister Soldier could hold one of her AIDS awareness events. Now, out of curiosity, Winter asked, okay, so your sister do so much for the community, but what does she get out of the deal? Okay. Now, the best way that I can describe it, or that the way that Lauren describes it, that I would interpret it, is that she gets publicity. Okay. And she gets her name out there. And then she brings awareness to the community because now her name has impact. Okay. So Winter / Sasha is pushing the envelope now. Okay. Now she asked Lauren, how does your sister pay her bills? Annoyed, Lauren responds, look, I hope you're not going to be one of these people who takes up all my time to ask me about Soldier, because I hate that shit. How does she pay her bills? People just give her shit. She's supposed to pay Doc rent, but she doesn't. She's just different. Don't try and figure her out. You'll only give yourself a headache. Within seconds, Lauren was back to joking and playing. On Thursday night, as Lauren told her, there was a man meeting full of men, okay, ranging from the ages of 16 on up. Now, Winters wanted to know what the hell was Sister Soldier doing with all those men, okay? What she ain't doing is fucking them, okay? That's what you should know, Winter. She ain't fucking them. So if she ain't fucking them, she might be teaching them something. At any rate, Winter had a strong feeling that GS would be at this meeting. And what she was not going to do was allow GS to see her look a hot mess again. So she washed, you know, and sprayed, you know, back then Victoria's Secrets was the shit for us back then. Okay, because we didn't buy real perfume then, but we was all that peach champagne and strawberry daiquiri stuff all over us, right? And let me not forget this. She had on a baby tee. Y'all remember them baby tees where the t-shirt would stop right here. And then, you know, it would stop right above your jeans because we were still wearing jeans. Oh, no, we was wearing low-waist jeans then, I think. That's how I started getting a gut. Them goddamn low-waist jeans is the damn devil. She had on her little Daisy Duke short with her butt cheeks hanging out. You know, she had one button loose with the zipper down so that when she went to the door, the person could see that she had on some Ralph Lauren panties, child. Okay, girl. But ding dong. Oh, shit. It's GS. I gotta go, Lauren, bitch. I'm busy. I gotta go. So Winter is at the door, okay? She cracks the door open. Now the cool air is coming in. Her headlights is shining, right? And GS is noticing that her headlights is shining. He's noticing all of her. I mean, goddamn, he is still a man, all right? Just because he, you know, likes smart, you know, women like Sister Soldier don't mean that he don't desire, you know, hot pussies like Winter or Sasha. GS says to her, is Soldier here? Winter goes, Soldier, don't you see me standing here? Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this. The same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down, my naysayers, my patron loves. You babies have a good one.